Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I will show you a game between Anatoly Karpov with the white pieces and Evgeny Gik with the black pieces. This game was played in Moscow in 1968 and in that year Karpov was only 17 years old. We have E4, C5, going for the Sicilian Defense, knight f3, d6 and d4. C captures on d4 and knight captures on d4. Now knight f6 and knight c3, developing the second knight, g6 and bishop e3, developing the bishop and controlling the knight on d4, bishop g7 and f3, controlling both the pawn on e4 and the square on g4, and so here the knight, for example, cannot jump here because the square is covered by the pawn. So now black castles and white goes for bishop c4, developing the second bishop. Now black goes for knight c6 and white played queen d2, allowing a castle queenside. Now queen a5 and white castled queenside. Now black played bishop d6, controlling the knight and allowing the communication between the rooks. Here white goes for h4 and black played knight e5, attacking the bishop on c4. The bishop of course goes to b3 and black played rook f c8. And now white goes for h5. Here if black captures the pawn on h5, it loses the control over f5, and here the pawn sector will be weakened. So in this case black captures with the knight. And here white goes for bishop h6. In this case Karpov is offering a trade with the bishops. Black accepts and white captured back on h6. And now black captured the knight on c3. Then after that move, white captured back, of course, on b3, and black captured on c3 with the queen. Here another possible solution would have been, for example, playing knight f6, controlling the square on h7. But in the game, after that move, white played queen e3, attacking the queen, of course, and this is a brilliant move if you examine it with the engine. Black played queen c5, of course escaping from the knight, and white goes for g4, attacking the knight on h5. Here the best move was capturing the knight with the rook to liberate the h5. But anyway, after that move, black goes for knight f6, and white goes for g5, so keeping attacking the knight goes back to h5, and here white captured the knight with the rook. The rook, of course, is taken back with the pawn, and white played rook h1, attacking the pawn on h5, and here black goes for queen e3 check, the king goes to b1, and black captured the pawn on f3. Now Karpov captured the pawn on h5, so we can see that white is preparing a very strong attack on the h5. Here black played e6, and here Karpov played another brilliant move by playing g6. This move is preparing an attack with the queen on h7, and here let's see what will happen if black captures with the h7 pawn. If it captures with this pawn, then will be mate in 1, and if it captures with the other pawn, then will be also a bad position for black, because after queen capture on h7 check, black goes to f8, then white will play queen h8 check, and after, for example, king e7, white will play rook h7 check, and here after knight f7, white would have taken the rook. So in the game, after d6, black capture with the knight, and of course Karpov captured on h7 check, the king goes to f8, and here white played another good move, and that's rook f5. This move is attacking the queen, of course, but here if black capture with the pawn, then will be mating 1. So after that move, black tries to capture the bishop on b3 check. Of course the queen is taken, and here black capture the rook on f5. Here Karpov played knight f4. This move is trying to deflect the knight. So here the knight is still controlling the h8 square, but if it captures the knight, white will play queen h8 check, and then the rook is losing. So after knight f4, black played rook d8, rook d8, queen h6 check, the king goes to e8, and white captured the knight on g6. The knight is captured, and then queen captures on g6 check. The king, of course, goes to e7, queen g5 check, king e8, he captures on 5. Now rook c8, queen g8 check, the king goes to 7, queen g7 check, king d8, f6, going for the promotion square, and here black resigns, because then will be soon promote this pawn to a queen, and then black is completely losing. The game here ended in 36 moves.